Mutual respect is the fundamental element of human relations. Years ago, there was a song called Respect Yourself. How important that is. I remember going to lunch with a person and the waiter made a mistake. And boy, did she give him a fit. That was my first time meeting her. And she just was so rude and so belligerent. And the waiter, he made a mistake, but it was not intentional. And she went off on him. And that told me a lot about her. She disrespected him, but she also disrespected herself. I never went out with her again. And I didn't say anything to her about it. You know why? There's a saying, don't cast pearls before swines, lest they turn and rend you. Another way of saying it in a book I read called The Kabbalion, the lips of the wise are sealed to the ears of the ignorant. She gave herself permission to crush that person, that waiter, because she didn't think he was anybody. And that, to me, says a lot about her character. To me, character is how you treat someone that you consider insignificant. When you have positive character, you hold yourself to a higher standard. You respect everybody. I remember getting a contract to do some training for Procter & Gamble. And I remember the guy who wrote the contract said, "You don't remember me." I was looking at him and I said, "No, I don't." And he was probably around 6'5", 6'7", tall dude. He said, "You met me in the airport with my father years ago." And he said, "The reason I remember you is because you kneeled and you looked me in the eyes and you spoke to me and said, 'Come closer. I see greatness in you.'" He said, "No one had ever done that to me before." He said, "That was over 16 years ago. And I still remember it." Isn't that something? But the fact that I respected him, even with little kids, I speak to them, I get down to their level. And I think that when you respect yourself, when you look people in the eyes, when you listen to people, I was trying to give my youngest son some advice, and he was just talking. I said, "Excuse me, you've been on this planet for 30 years. Excuse me. Respect me. I'm your father. I'm 72. You're suffering from diarrhea of the mouth and constipation of the brain." And he started laughing and said, "Whoa, Dad, ow." I said, "Yeah, man, I had to go there. I had to go there with you." But respect. I think even when people disrespect themselves, you decide, I'm going to be respectful of you. When you decide that in spite of what the other person does, that you're going to hold yourself to a respectful, higher standard because that's who you are. Not because of what they do, but because of who you are. I think that takes your life to a whole new level. I think that allows you to build meaningful relationships, and people remember that when you respect them, when you acknowledge them, when you listen to them and let them know that you value them. Mutual respect is major. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.